Welcome back, Reckzz family, and welcome to our channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button and become a part of our family. Today I'm going to be talking all about postpartum and what postpartum really is like. I did a 2-week postpartum video if you would like to see what it was, or a week postpartum video. I am a month postpartum and I want to just share my experience. This video is not going to be too long because I actually had an amazing experience when it came to postpartum, and so I think that it'd be really good to just talk about it and kind of get it out in the open and socialize it. I know I've had a lot of questions recently about my postpartum, and I just want to answer some of your questions. First off, I want to say that Aalaïa just recently, about today's Thursday, about 3 days ago, turned 1 month old. So my baby girl is 1 month old. I had her May 20th, 2020, a day before my induction date. If you want to see my labor and delivery vlog, I'll leave it down below, and I'll also leave my story down below on how I got pregnant and at such a young age. So if you want to watch that, please watch it down below. But the first thing I want to start off with is giving birth is hard. It is amazing experience, but it is hard, and no one really tells you what goes on after your pregnancy and after you have a baby. It is not as socialized and talked about as much as, you know, having the baby, because, you know, it's easy to get pregnant and want a baby, but when it comes to afterwards and stuff, people don't really talk about it much. So I'm gonna give you my postpartum experience and what happened with me. As you can see, my baby sits up and is really strong. She's really big. She is an advanced grower is what our doctors say, so that's an amazing thing. The first part about postpartum is that, like I said in my last video, is you're going to bleed, and your cooch and everything about you will never ever be the same again. Never. Baby. So that you'll never be the same. Sorry about this video, might be a little weird. I am alone today with her, so I have to make a video. I also spend time with her because I've been gone the last 4 days. You will never ever be the same. Let's just put it at that. Let's leave it at that. It's been the same. I'm 3 weeks postpartum, or 4 weeks, sorry. But at 3 weeks postpartum, I stopped bleeding completely. And I just recently started bleeding again, and I think that is because of birth control. I just started taking birth control. My body has substantially changed and will forever be different. I stopped breastfeeding and my breasts went through a different change too. When you stop breastfeeding, your boobs get smaller, they get into a different way, different shape. Not necessarily in a bad thing. I mean, learn to love your curves is what I've learned to know. Also, I've also learned that my stomach is gonna take time to go down. Your stomach will not go down right away. Yeah. I got skinny right after being pregnant. I have this, you know, flat stomach, but I still have a chub. And I'll show you when I show you my body that I still have a chub, but I'm making progress, and I think that's the most important thing. Another question I get a lot is, how's your sex life, or how's your love life? And I know that's personal and that's kept to me, but all I'm gonna say about it is your body may be different, but it's not even about that. It's all about, you know, the love and connection you have with each other and the bond. Ever since I had a baby, I can tell you one thing is that our love life has only gotten stronger and more amazing, and we're more connected now because we created something so beautiful, and we have such a beautiful life together with, you know, our daughter and what we're going for. So our love life has been amazing, and for the women who are scared out there, it's going to be a scary thing at first, and it's gonna feel weird, it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel insecure and it's gonna feel different, but honestly, if your man loves you, like, it's gonna be an amazing experience. And it's something that I've learned, that, you know, you can't help it, you can't change things. Like, you can't push something the size of a watermelon out and expect you to be the size of a cherry. As TMI. I'm not saying I'm not or anything like that. I'm just saying, don't be so hard on yourself. Every woman's different. Some women are ready by 2 weeks. Some women are ready by 8 weeks. Some women will never be in the mood. Some women, you know, right away. And that's on you. As long as you know your husband, wife, whatever, loves you. And I think that's all that matters, and something I've learned to live with, because that's important, you know. And I do think it needs to be talked about a little more. Not a lot of women talk about it because it's just something not to talk about, I feel like, but I'm here to tell you that that part is amazing and will always be. Another big thing that I think I should update you on is your milk supply comes in super late. I know that's so random because it's a totally different topic than that, but you know, I started leaking at 16 weeks, and after that, I thought I was for sure gonna get milk and have a bunch of milk, but to be honest with you, your milk comes in days later, no matter what. You know, leaking doesn't mean anything. Keep pumping. If you're breastfeeding or you're exclusively pumping, don't stop pumping and don't get lazy, because once you get lazy and you stop pumping, it is so hard to get back to where you were. It is so easy to lose milk than it is to gain milk, and you need to be able to gain milk. Something else is, I know this is TMI, but like I said, like, we're getting TMI, we're getting all down in the dirty. You're gonna have a weird smell. Like, it's a different scent, and I don't know if it's because the baby is able to pick up on you, but your breast and everything just smell different. Not in a bad way, but in a way that only you will notice. Like, your scent changes, and that took some time for getting used to. Even for me, when I changed my bra, I'm like, oh my god, why do I smell like milk? And I realized it's because I'm leaking, and leaked all day, and now I smell like milk. That is another thing you'll notice. I never got postpartum depression or postpartum blues. I just started my birth control, so I will be giving you an update in about a month on how that goes. Like I said, I had an amazing postpartum, really great postpartum. I was back and ready and normal, able to do everything by 3 weeks. You know, and I did attempt 2 weeks, at 2 weeks, to really push myself, and it did not go well. To be honest with you, it really did not. So I would hold off on any kind of physical strain or anything like that until 3 weeks. I think that's the jackpot. That's the jackpot. Oh my god, I totally forgot. That's the jackpot, like, time. That's perfect. Don't push yourself. I know that, I think one thing for me is I wanted to push myself and be normal so fast. You're not going to be normal, and even though I'm not normal, I had an amazing postpartum, and I want to regulate that. I want to socialize that, and I want to be able for people to see that having a baby is not all bad. There are good parts to it, and I got lucky. I think God really blessed me, and I thank God for everything He does for me and my family, and how much He supports us. And this baby is so blessed, and honestly, she's just, say hi to the camera. She's gonna be an amazing baby. I love recording with her. Now on to the month update. What has been new with her? We got down to the part to where it's postpartum. Now it's 1 month update. As of right now, she is very alert. Her eyes are open. She can be up for a while. She's very intelligent and very smart, and will let you know exactly what's going on with her. She does not care. She does not cry, but she coos. She goes, "Meh, meh," and she wants to eat, and that is it. She can sit up. She sits. Well, basically sit up. I mean, she's still kind of getting the hang of it. She does tummy time. She's about 10 pounds now. And during the month, I've had an amazing baby. She's cried one time, and that's when she had a really bad diaper rash. And for the moms out there, do not, and I repeat, do not use Johnson & Johnson. It will give them a rash, especially if they just switched to formula, because that's what happened to us. And she just had an allergic reaction to formula. So besides that and her having an allergic reaction to formula, which I'm also going to be doing an in-depth video on changing formulas and finding out what formula is right for you. So stay tuned for that. But she's really cuddly. She holds your hands. She'll talk to you. She's an amazing baby. So for the month update, I'd say she's very advanced. She's on the typical thing. She loves to be on video. I try to dress her as much as I can, but everything's growing out. She no longer fits newborn. She fits 0 to 3 months, and barely 0 to 3 months. Majority of them are 3 months and up. So she is getting so big, and I don't know if you guys can tell. Her head's still bobbly a little bit, but she's learning. Look at her wingspan. She is gonna be so tall. She is such a tall baby already. And here, look at these little toes. Show them your toes. Show them your toes. Show them your toes. Show them your smile. The chillest baby ever. Never cries. Very blessed to call this mess my kid. But as of right now, that is the end of our video. I know today is very short and stuff, but before we end the video, I will show you my postpartum body. So let me actually do that. So lay her down. Here's the baby. All right. So as of right now, let me move you back a little more. This is my postpartum body. So here's this. And my stomach. So you guys have an idea. As you can see, I have a little bump still, like I'm practically flat, but of course, no, I have this pouch right here that I'm trying to lose. But I've just been wearing high-waisted pants and a shirt. Once again, just kidding. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Reckzz family. Goodbye, Reckzz family. Mwah.